Annyeonghaseyo.
I'm Marshall.
I'm Ariel.
And we're
So due for two.
Okay, so this is our final review of I Love I Tae Ri.
Yes, or I Love Italy.
Mm-hmm.
It has a bunch of different titles. So the main characters, I just thought to give you the first two. We have Park Ejin plays I Tae Ri, and then Kim Ki-bum plays Undong or Min-soo. And I guess I'll give you Yang Jin-woo plays Cho Sung-jae.
Okay, so I think what's interesting about this drama is it's a drama that's going on right now in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Sort of this growing up dramas or switching body dramas. It's sort of an interesting category.
Yeah.
And I think that the characters in this, I mean, right away, the main female lead, we saw her in Princess, My Princess?
Mm-hmm. And she was also in What Happens in Bali.
Yeah, we've seen her in a few things, and we do like her. I think she's probably not our favorite lead. Maybe that's an issue with it. And then the main male lead is Kim Ki-bum.
Super Junior.
And there's also the 14-year-old version of himself. Yes. But he's really not a big part of this. So really,
and then the other female lead is one of I forget her name, but she's in After School. She's a singer as well. So, and her character I don't think is really explored that much in the show, but she's got some cute moments.
So I think that the characters here, I mean, I like Ki-bum a lot, and I think he did a great job of, I don't know, expressing, like, what it would be like a 14-year-old to become 25. I think he had, like, a real innocence about him that was really, I think, hard to do. Because, Ki-bum, like, he's a Super Junior member. I mean, obviously, people have lots of different ideas of what they think of, Super Junior, but I think they're, like, cute, and obviously, like, they're grown up, they're sexy, but he doesn't really have that. He's more of just the
He has
a
really
kid.
Innocent smile.
He does,
to him.
so I think he did a great job with this. Now, the main female lead, I mean, I liked her. I'm not saying I didn't like her, but I don't know if she's my favorite lead.
Something about her is very cold as an actress in everything we've seen her in. So that's why I think she's a little bit hard to, like, love, even though in this show, I think she kept trying to be so approachable.
Yeah.
It's something about her as an actress we don't quite connect with.
So, chemistry. Yeah. I mean, I do think that the two leads have chemistry in this. I really do, but I think it's based on Ki-bum's, like, constantly pouring his heart out. He cries in this drama so much. And I think that isn't really a bad thing. I think he's young and, he's a 14-year-old inside of that body. So, he's very emotional. And I think that gave her some more emotion.
Definitely. And I think it was also about the chemistry about this one that's interesting, is that there's other side characters that are just, like, bring funny to it. Yeah. Like, the coach, I really liked, and I think that
the other member of the group.
I think their chemistry was adorable. And theirs is much more, like, romantic chemistry. I felt like that, which makes sense, because he's supposed to be a 14-year-old.
He's 14. Okay, that was, like, a big worry
Big block for us the whole time. Yeah. But I'm really happy it never went in that direction. No. I mean...
Went the way we wanted it to.
Thank God.
Okay, so love triangle. Obviously, we have two love triangles here. So we have the love triangle with I Tae Ri and a guy that was from her past.
Who is ridiculously good looking, but not the best character.
No, and he's really a complete jerk.
Yeah.
And then we have the side character. It's the love triangle with the girl from After School and Ki-bum's character. And then you have that love triangle. So there is a lot of love triangles in here. I think it's more the love triangles just help them figure out how much they love each other instead of loving other people.
And it's funny because this became such an epic love. I mean, in the show, which is I didn't see it going that way because it felt so lighthearted.
We just did a review of I Do, and that just ended, and I feel like this ending ended a lot better for me.
Yeah, we liked this ending much better than I Do.
Whereas I Do kind of disappointed us in the ending, and I was happy with where this ended.
Yes.
Okay, so if we go into mistaken identity, misunderstanding. Okay, well you couldn't
big
really
one.
get. I mean, this, I know, like, Big with Gong Yoo is called Big, but I feel like this was more the big story.
Yeah.
Getting big, the whole idea of that. And
I think what this show did really well was exploring maturity and, like, what it means to be an adult, and I think that's why it was so fascinating. It's like, can sometimes a 14-year-old be a better adult than...
and I think what was interesting, too, is that he's 14, but his priorities are so right. You know, he's so steadfast and cares and wants to protect this woman, who's gone through a lot. And I think that you're right, like, it was really interesting seeing how that was developed, and I think a lot had to do with Ki-bum.
Yeah, honestly, he was a shining star of this drama.
Was.
He did really great job.
I'm excited to see him in something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so bad guy turned good. So we really don't have bad guy turned good in this drama.
The bad guy, the other part of the love triangle, was kind of turned good. I mean, he really did sort of seem to have her interest in heart.
I didn't really
but
like
not
him.
really.
I never liked him.
I liked him.
I mean, whatever.
Physically, but that's about it. But he was kind of the only character I feel. And the girl, too, she goes from being really shallow and young to sort of...
But usually when we have a bad guy turning good, it has to be the mains, and they're not like that.
No.
They're hurt or something else is going on, especially for the...
I think both of them are very innocent in this one.
They really are.
Okay, so piggyback ride.
No,
not a piggyback ride. Kisses. So there
So
are a few kisses.
Very small kisses,
Thank God, because much to my dismay, because I was having panic attacks about this show.
I remember, like, they kind of kissed, like, middle of the series, and we were really worried what was going to happen, because, we were like, we can't watch this.
I'm like, I can't watch this anymore.
If anything else happens with this 14-year-old kid, because it just feels so wrong for us that would be like the situation. You know, we loved, what is it, Flower Boy Ramen Shop. We loved that, but you know, he's like 18. I mean, it's kind of questionable, but you know, I forgot that the lead was, you know, young. I mean, obviously, but this was like, we knew he's 14. There's no way that there could like blur the line there. So it was definitely hard for us, you know. And it didn't go a weird way, luckily. Okay, so fashion. So the fashion is really cool. I Tae Ri's clothing is pretty awesome.
Beautiful,
And I think hers is more like office appropriate. We were just talking about I do, and hers isn't really office
Half
appropriate.
what you wore, you could never wear to an office.
No.
But in this one, she did wear some great stuff. Very trend, the high-low skirts,
and we have the really cute stuff in the, you know, the girl group. And we have a lot of like great clothing.
And then his clothing, he wears a lot of lapel, like, you know, flowers and brooches. So
a lot of suits.
I've seen those trends a lot right now in men's fashion. I don't see men on the street wearing them.
Very Flower Boy.
But it's very, literally Flower Boy, because there's a flower in the lapel, which I think we're seeing in like bridal masks too. I mean, you're seeing it in that sort of 1920s inspired clothing.
So it is really pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so onto our rating. Oh, music. I forgot.
So obviously Kibum is on the soundtrack for this, and I like the songs he sings. It's just more like ballady. It's not really like, it's a thought that left a lot of impression for me just because we don't speak fluent
I didn't
Korean.
have to buy the songs for this one, but there were some really cute songs in it. Okay, so rating.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give this a 7. I think it's, you know, solidly average. I think the end saved it for us. I think if the end wasn't as cute as it was, it would have gone down to maybe about a 5. You know, I think it ended in a really sweet way, in a way that, like she said earlier, seemed very epic.
Yeah.
Like they were always going to be together, and they were meant to be together. I think the beginning, though, like we said before, was hard for us to get into.
It was really slow in the beginning. I'll give it a 7, maybe a 7.5, because I really like to keep on in this.
I agree.
And I think that surprisingly about this is that the end was really great, and they pulled it out.
I can't wait to see Keep On with something else.
He was
I think
great.
That's what I got from this. You know, it's like when we saw the musical and we hated it, but we were excited to see other actors, and now I'm so happy we're seeing, you know, the other actors.
Park Ki-wong in Bridal Mask.
Yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes it's just a bad drama. It's not really like the actors really messed up. Not that I think this was that bad of a drama, but I do think that it left a little bit something to be desired.
And I think for me, the biggest problem I had with it was the female lead. I just couldn't really like invest in her. So.
It's hard if you can't get behind the female lead. It's hard to ever really stay with.
Like as a woman watching it, you want to be behind the female lead.
You want to like root for her the whole time.
So, okay, we'll give it a 7.5, but you guys should watch it. It was cute, but if you're
watching... watch it for Kibum.
Yeah, watch it for Kibum, but if you want to watch this or Big, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up saying Big. So,
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.